Hi everyone! Welcome to this EYFS activity video series, today looking at Expressive Arts and Design. To briefly summarise, the 2021 EYFS Framework features some key changes compared to its predecessor, so it's good to consider how this affects your provision. As such, it's good to keep in mind the importance of 1. Following the children's lead. Even though adult-led learning provocations can be a great start, always be prepared to go with the flow and adapt based on what the children's interests are. 2. Keeping things accessible. The activities and continuous provision you offer in your setting must be accessible to all the children who wish to take part. This means that some activities might need to be made more simple for some children or more risky or complex to challenge others. And finally, it's important not to lose sight of the basics. Everyday events like hand washing before lunch or tidy up time can also be a learning experience and an opportunity to build on skills, even though these don't have a finished physical product. To help you get started with all this, we've compiled activities focused on the 7 different areas of learning, and today we'll be focusing on the specific area of expressive arts and design. According to the framework document, it's important that children have regular opportunities to engage with the arts, enabling them to explore and play with a wide range of media and materials. The quality and variety of what children see, hear and participate in is crucial for developing their understanding, self-expression, vocabulary and ability to communicate through the arts. All in all, this means that you should have well-stocked and enticing mark-making and creative opportunities available for the children at all times. Within this area of learning, the early learning goals for when children reach the end of reception focus on creating with materials and being imaginative and expressive. That's why in this video, we'll be showing you activities focused on these goals. So let's get into it. First up, crayon leaf rubbings. For this activity, what you'll need is a variety of different coloured crayons, some leaves in different shapes and sizes, as well as an A4 sheet of paper. To get started with this one, what you need to do is get the children to go out into the garden or the playground and find some different leaves that they can then use in their picture. Then they need to place them securely under their sheet of paper and choose their different coloured crayons that they'd like to use. Once they've done this, they then gently need to start shading over the leaves, which will then reveal the leaves' patterns on the page. Carefully using the different coloured crayons will help with the children's fine motor skills and will also give them a nice autumnal piece of art that they can put up on their wall. Pinecone animals. For this one, what you'll need is some pine cones, some goggly eyes, some different coloured paper, pom-poms and glue. The great thing about this activity is that it's very flexible and gives children the chance to choose which type of animal they want to make, with the main basis just being to stick 2 goggly eyes onto a pinecone, as well as any extra paper which will show which type of animal it is. To get started, I'm going to show you how to make a hedgehog. This one is very simple, and what you need to do is tilt the pinecone onto its side so that the bottom of it is showing. Then stick 2 goggly eyes onto the bottom. This is the simplest type of animal that you could make, but it looks very cute. To make a bird, what you need to do is stand the pinecone up straight and glue 2 little pom-poms onto the base. Then stick 2 goggly eyes up towards the top and cut out 2 wings from the coloured paper. If you're looking for some more inspiration for different types of animals that you can make, there's lots of different ideas online, so it's definitely worth checking them out. And finally, sensory reflection bottles. For this one, you'll need clean plastic bottles, 1 for each child, paint or food dye, water, and a variety of different things like glitter, beads, and anything else that the children would like to add into their bottles. This is a fairly open-ended activity, and once you've explained how it works, the children can choose the ingredients they want to create their own bottle. Once everything's mixed in together, children can begin to use them as reflection bottles, something which helps to support them in managing their strong feelings. By shaking it up, then watching the different items float around the bottle, children give themselves time to reflect on how they feel, taking some deep breaths and finding calmness again. Well, that's a wrap. Make sure to check out the rest of the videos in this series to learn more and try out activities for the other 6 areas of learning. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest from family, and feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any feedback or suggestions. See you next time.